welcome back to another lettering tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at squinks. Yes, squinks. Now, the fuck is a squink? Let's find out. So I've got a page in front of me here. This is from Mythica issue 7 by Action Line Studios, written and illustrated by the incredibly talented Matt Campbell. Head on over to their website and buy everything on there because it's amazing. And on this page we have a squink. Oh yes we do. And if we select this little beauty here and zoom right in, this, everybody, is a squink. Yes, now a squink is to represent a noise coming from behind or within something. So for example here we can see that this speech is coming from inside this pub because there is a squink. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to make squinks. There's two ways I'm going to show you. The easy way, which is easy because I'm using Illustrator, and then there's another way using the pen tool, which you'll have to do if you're using Photoshop, for example, as it doesn't have the same functions and features as Illustrator. So let's dive straight in. Now a squink is made up of 4, 5, 6 points, and what I'm going to do is draw one out now. So just grab hold of the pen tool and I am going to just draw out a 5-pointed shape. Now I'll do a 6th one for you. The shape itself doesn't have to be uniform at all. In fact, the non-uniform weirdness of it sort of complements the sound effect and it makes it feel a little bit more hand-drawn as well. So with our 5-pointer selected, quite happy with that. What I'm going to do is come over to Effect and go Distort and Transform, and then go Pucker and Bloat. And what we want to do, grab hold of this little handle and we're going to pucker this sucker, and you can go insane like that, or you just around about the 25-ish mark. Looks pretty good as a starting point. So quite happy with that to begin with. Now Illustrator remembers the shape that we previously drawn. Now what we want to actually do is get in here and touch these, mess about with these handles. So as you can see, it's sort of the pucker and bloat has been applied to the shape. What we want to do is turn this shape into the exact shape that we need. So we come over to Object, then Expand Appearance, and you'll get the shape you need. Now, being incredibly fussy as I am, obviously it feels a little bit pointy at the edges at the moment. So what I'm just going to do is just come in and sort of make a few adjustments, drag these handles out just so it feels a little less pointy and a little bit more sort of drawn and organic. The points are pretty harsh. And there we go. That's a pretty decent looking squink to begin with. So with the shape still selected, I'm just going to add the stroke to it, and I can do that quickly as I've got this over here. Just click the eyedropper tool and select something that looks like you want it to look like. And as you can see, we've got our squink here with the stroke applied. Now I've created a little bit of text here, and I'm just going to attach it to the squink. And there's two ways of like putting your squink together. You can either have it so it sort of arrives at the in between 2 points, or you can even do it so it's there's like a point turning up that way. Again, with lettering, it's kind of whatever looks best works. And I'm just going to go for that for now. That looks pretty decent, and this is how it will actually look with the proper stroke applied. And I'm just going to grab those and merge them together, and that gives us the full effect of the squink, and that's pretty decent looking squink on there, and I'd be happy with that. Now I'm quickly going to show you how to do this with the pen tool. Obviously other softwares won't have the same pucker effect, so you just got to draw it yourself. And this works with pretty much any pen tool. Basically it's really easy to do once you get the hang of it, and I'll show you how now. So I'm basically just going to click where my first point is going to go, then click and hold and drag out to form a curve. Now, if I now hold down the Option key, it means I can move this handle, sort of fire it in the direction that I want to go in. So basically, release the mouse button and go and find where your second point is going to be, and click and drag. We can go in and tweak that after. Then hold down the Option, point the direction you want to go in, release, click, drag, hold down the Option, point in the direction, release, click, drag, hold down the Option, and then send that bad boy home with a click and a drag. We've got ourselves sort of a shape perfectly. Well, it's a bit of a monstrosity of a shape, but what we can do is go in and then start adjusting the handles as you would with the other way of making a squink. So we can just sort of accentuate the points slightly, just so it feels a bit more squinky, if that's even a word. I'll just grab that one, bring it down there, and then just grab that handle and accentuate that a bit, and there you go. We've got ourselves a pretty decent looking squink. Again, what we can do is I'll just delete that one, and then you can sort of add your squink in there, then attach it like so, using the combined shapes. And there we've got a hand-drawn squink as well. That looks pretty cool too. So there you go, 2 different ways of making squinks. Go away, make yourself a shit ton of them, and I'll see you for the next tutorial. Thank you.